Hello everyone, my name is Tabby and welcome back to my channel Keeping Tabs, where today I'm doing the bookshelf book tag. This tag was created by Serena from A Wandering Mind and I was not tagged by anybody, so awesome. So there are 12 questions / prompts, so let's just get right into it. Number 1 is, how many bookshelves do you have? And I have just these two Billy bookshelves from IKEA because nobody else on BookTube has them, so I thought, you know, why not showcase them in my video and be a little bit more original because nobody has them on BookTube. Nobody. Number 2, how many books are on your bookshelves, or how many books do you think you have? I actually keep track of my books. Every time I buy a book, I write it down and it's all numbered. So last time I checked there was 298 books, but then when I unhaul books I white it out, so then there's like space, and I know that there's still space left that I haven't filled in yet, so I'm gonna say like maybe 280 or 290 or something like that. A lot of books. Number 3, how do you organize your books? I try to organize my books by height, or you know, paperback and hardback, and this entire shelf is all mass market paperbacks, but as my shelves get fuller and fuller, I just have to stick them where they fit and hope for the best. So yeah. I once tried to do the rainbow shelf thing, but it hurts me when my series aren't together. I'm getting a little better with it, but I could not handle the rainbow shelf because they were just all over the place. I couldn't do it. Number 4, what is the oldest book on your bookshelf? I have this ancient book. It is called Painted Fires by Nellie McClung. It is Canadian, published in Canada, and it was published in 1925. And the coolest thing about this one is that it's actually inscribed. There's a little dedication in here, and it says to, what does it say? It says, to Sadie from Ethel and Jack, Christmas 1938. So I think that's so cool, and I saw it in the used bookstore, the thrift store, for like $1 or something, and I thought it was just really cool. There was a moment where I wanted to like collect vintage books, so I have like a tiny stack, but I don't really care about doing that anymore. But I am glad that I have this. It's just like, it's so old and I love it. Number 5, what is the newest book on your bookshelf? So I actually went to the bookstore today to buy this book, and I am on a book buying restriction, but my bookstore Indigo, or Chapters in Canada, they have a plum points system, so you get points every time you buy stuff, and sometimes occasionally they will top up your points to the next reward level, and you have a certain amount of time to spend the points. So I was topped up to $20 worth of points, and I had until the 19th to spend it. It is the 16th. I went to the mall and I spent the $20 because, well, obviously, like, come on, I can't let that go to waste. So even though I broke my book buying ban, I kind of didn't, because also my ban is to only buy books that are part of a series that I own or am collecting and reading. So I got Kingdom of Ash for $7 and I'm really happy about it. Number 6, what is the longest book on your bookshelf? Coming in at 1,233 pages, I have Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson. This is a chunker. Number 7, what is the shortest book on your shelf? So I chose a picture book because it's the shortest, not only in page length, but also like height. And it is Angela's Airplane by Robert Munsch. I loved Robert Munsch when I was little. So I have this little mini, so cute. Was anybody else a Robert Munsch fan back in the day? Number 8, what is the predominant genre on your shelf? Mine is definitely fantasy, specifically young adult fantasy. Number 9, have you done a bookshelf tour? I have not. I really want to, so maybe sometime in the future, but no, I haven't. Number 10, go on a random number generator and talk about the book that corresponds with that number. I already did this, and I got Illuminate by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman, which I read and I really enjoyed, and I have a book talk and a book review for it, so you can go watch that if you want to. Number 11, do you have any fan merch or any other decorations on your shelf? And the answer is yes. I have a candle from Grace and Honey, which is Becca from Becca in the Books' shop, and it is inspired by Strange the Dreamer. It's called Wild and Improbable. I have a very dusty Slytherin mug with some homemade wands in it, so. I have a Grishaverse button. I have Zombie Sophia from The Walking Dead. I have this really ugly homemade angelic rune pendant thing from polymer clay, and it's ugly, but also like I did a decent job. It's old, it's okay. Now you might think this is weird, but whatever, okay? It goes with the series if you know the series. I put this next one right by my Daughter of Smoke and Bone books, and it is a wishbone, and if you've read the series then you know what this means, and it's a real wishbone from a chicken. So I know it's gross, but like whatever, I need a real one, okay? I tried to make a polymer clay one, it didn't work. I have this one. I have this Katniss Everdeen little figurine thingy-mabobber. I have a Mockingjay pendant. I have this little Lannister banner, and it also has the Tarth banner on the back. I have the replica of the Hound's Helm, mini replica, Game of Thrones. So cute. And my favorite merch items on my shelf are mini replica of Longclaw from A Game of Thrones, mini replica of Oathkeeper from A Game of Thrones. I love it. I love these little swords, and when you hit them together, it sounds like you're having a mini sword fight. And I love it, okay? These are my favorite things ever, and they make me so happy. And the last is number 12, show us your bookshelves. And I did a little clip of my bookshelves, which I will insert right now. That is all I have for this tag, and I will tag whoever I decide to tag in the comments down below. I recently made a tweet telling people to acknowledge the tweet if they wanted to be tagged in any future videos. I made a list and everything, but I don't have the list, so awesome. Anyways, I'll tag whoever, and if you want to do this, you can do this. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.